What's the most wholesome thing a stranger has done for you? My daughters and I were living in a homeless shelter after leaving my abusive ex. The shelter rules were that we couldn't be in the building between 8 a.m. and 3 p.m., so every day I'd strap the kids in the stroller the shelter had given me, and we'd either walk to the library, the park, or Walmart. Each of the three was at least a mile away. One day it was raining pretty hard, and I really didn't want to walk that far in the rain, so I went into a diner that was close by. I had about $100 to my name, and I really didn't want to be spending it in a restaurant, but I also really didn't want to be outside in the pouring rain with my kids. I found a cheap $8 meal on the menu, and ordered it, and took my sweet time slowly dividing it out and feeding it to my kids, while watching the window to see if the rain would let up soon. Partway through, a woman who had just finished her meal came and said she had some towels in her car and asked if I'd accept them. I said yes, and she went out to her car after paying for her food. She ended up getting in her car and driving away, and I just thought, okay, guess she didn't have them in her car after all. Well, she came back about 10 minutes later and handed me 2 brand new towels. I wrapped each kid up in one and thanked her. Then not long after, another stranger, a man this time, came over and without a word, put a $10 bill on my table before he went to the counter to pay for his own meal and left. I don't know if either of them had figured out we were homeless or if they just could tell something was wrong, but those 2 acts of kindness meant so much to me and made such a huge difference in terms of my being able to feel